Previously on Tradwife Reacts to Modern Feminist Anthems.
Sing, sweet nightingale, sing, sweet nightingale. Oh, sing, sweet nightingale, high above me. What's this? You are a dumb trad wife who needs a wake-up call. Listen to what enlightened women have to say. Oh, my. Okay. This was a mistake. So, this next song is by In This Moment, called Whore. This is the only one on the list that I had heard before. I've seen In This Moment live 2 times, not on purpose. She is often traveling with bands that I like. I'm a heavy metal person, so she has performed before a lot of the bands that I like to listen to. I actually kind of like this song. I haven't hated any of them, but I kind of like this song. I would listen to this song on my own. I'm not sure about, especially the doll people. It's too scary. I don't love the way she performs this song now. So like, I heard it way back when, and I saw the music video then that we're gonna see, but I've seen her perform it live, and the last time I saw it, it was like an obvious satanic or cultish ritual thing. Now, I know it's a performance and you shouldn't take it too seriously. However, I also think you should be careful with stuff like that. Like, I'm a Christian, but I'm still careful with other people's beliefs, not always out of respect, but also because I don't want to touch that. I don't know what it is. So I just think you should be careful with this sort of stuff, and she is certainly not. She's doing it on purpose. It's the point. It's a political purpose as to why she does this stuff, but I don't love it. But the song is pretty cool. Have a listen. I wonder what they're putting in his drink. I may not have seen the whole video. Oh well.
I'm the girl you're thinking about, the one thing you can live without. Yeah, I'm the girl you've been waiting for. I have you down on your knees, I love you begging for more. You probably thought I wouldn't get this far. You thought I'd end up in the back of a car. You probably thought that I'd never escape. I'd be around in a cage and be enslaved to this place. You don't know how hard I fought to survive, waking up alone when I was left to die. And you don't know about this life I've led, all these roads I walk, all these stairs I plod. So how can this be? You're praying to me. There's a look in your
stop there. Ooh. All right. With the lyrics, it's saying, I'm the girl you've been thinking about, the one you can't live without. The girl you've been waiting for, have you down on your knees and begging for more. Obviously, sounds very sexy. But it moves on to something much deeper. You probably thought I wouldn't get this far. You thought I'd end up in the back of a car. You probably thought that I'd never escape to be a rat in the cage. I'd be a slave to this place. You don't know how hard I fought to survive. You don't know about this life I've lived, all the roads I've walked, and all the tears I've bled. She wants you to be holding these two thoughts together. This man desired her, thought everything of her, wanted to clearly be with her, and yet simultaneously he was thinking, yeah, but you're garbage. Yeah, but you'll never amount to anything. So to think that, to 1 minute be thinking, you're amazing, you're wonderful, I must have you, to, yeah, but you're probably better off thrown away. That's an interesting thought to put together, so I like it. Let's move on. Editor's note. When thinking about how he thinks about her after he used her, she did the things that they did, whatever they were, and now he thinks poorly of her. He does not think well of her. It made me think about how relationships are made out of the boundaries that the two people create for them. So men and women often try to morph a potential mate into our own image. We try to push each other's boundaries rather than respect them. Women may say to the man to make more money, to clean up more, to stop seeing certain friends, maybe even all for good reasons, for valid reasons that she should bring up. But once he obeys and becomes less of himself, she stops respecting him and she dominates him. And men are much the same way. Men will try to get women to dress more provocatively, do kinkier things than she really feels more comfortable with. And once she obeys, whether she wanted to deep down or not, he will not respect her anymore or see her as marriage material. So the moral of the story really is that we should respect each other and only find someone who's the person who truly matches with us, rather than trying to find someone that we can change. But sadly, that is not what happens most often in the dating world.
I'm the one that you need and fear. Now that your hood is all becoming clear, and all your trust that you placed on me was a reflection of discovery. So maybe next time when you cast your stones from the shadows of the dark unknown, you will crawl from your hiding place and take a look in the mirror. See that's all that yours.
Let's stop there for a second. In the chorus, it's so easily overlooked, but it's really good. I can be your whore. I'm the dirt you created. I am your sinner. I am your whore. But let me tell you something, baby. You love me for everything you hated me for. Well, it sounds really obvious, of course, what she's saying. She says it right there in the last line. You love me for everything you hated me for. That's the whole point of the song, really. But it is saying a lot. It's saying something that, I very much agree with. That men, you are part of this problem. To act like just women or just men are the problem is so stupid and nearsighted to me. We are both part of this problem. The fact that women would be willing to do things that they don't really want to do, to pretend or to degrade themselves in ways that they don't want to do, just to get the attention and affection of a man. That's bad that she does that. That is bad for her. It's bad for society. It's just not good. What's bad is that he wants that. What's bad is that he's willing to watch someone do that, to participate in that, and then also to mistreat someone who did that. The whole situation is bad. Editor's note, I just wanted to add here that the feminist paradox is that they claim men created this problem. As in, he made her into a whore. If he created you as you are now, then you are essentially saying you never had agency. If it wasn't your decision, and it was something you were made into, then you do not have free choice. So was he truly your puppet master? Or were you under his spell? Or are you his creation? Or really, is it that you made poor decisions to appease someone and you're ashamed about it? Is it that you hate that you did those things for him and not for yourself? Because if you're no puppet and you have free agency, then you don't hate men. You hate accountability. And I understand that the name of the song and that line in the chorus, I am your whore, the point of her using that term is to do the same thing that the people who do the slut walk are doing. They're trying to switch a word that is used to degrade them or to mistreat them and flipping it on its head and turning it into a powerful thing. This is supposed to be empowering. I don't agree that it's empowering. I don't. But that is the point of what she's doing. To me, I don't want to be either. I don't want someone to worship me. I don't want to be their whore. I want to be more than all of that. I want to be all that I can be for a person and for them to be all that they can be for me. I waited for that. That's why I was very cautious with who I dated and how far I went with people. I waited for my husband. I did that for these reasons. Does that mean that I was not interested in the fun times? Of course I was. And there were times it was very difficult to stay chaste, but I don't want to turn the label back and be like, no, I'm proud to be a whore. Being a whore is great. I don't like that either. I know that's the point of this, and that's what she's saying, and I've heard feminists say that. I don't like that. Still love the song. Still love that she's pointing out, hey, you wanted this, didn't you? To a guy. So let's finish the song. Yeah, it's still a cool song to hear. I love the way she sings. And I usually am not that into like screamy metal stuff, but I don't know, she hits that just the right way for me. Something I would note, because, I talked about how when I saw her last, she did a very satanic-y ritual on stage when she did that song. And if you notice, on one of her hats that she wears in this music video, it says Hell Pop. So, yeah, no, that's one of the issues I take with a lot of these kinds of songs, is that they want it to be provocative on purpose, also to turn, things being provocative on its head, but also they do take issue with religion a lot of the time. They'll talk about how you want us to be the virgin and then the whore. They'll talk about, having to do confession or having shepherds and priests and people misuse you. And a lot of them turn away from the church or said they never really believed and that, religious people have hurt them. So I understand having those issues. I think it lends credence to my point that it is indeed like satanic rituals and stuff that she is trying to elicit the idea of to you, make you think about hell, make you think about Satan. And I don't like that. As a Christian, I don't like that. I'm sure my grandma's really upset that we listened to that one. Honestly, it's my favorite of the list.
Feed us your girls, the wolf shout out. Feed us the ones with curves, the ones without.
Woo! Oh my gosh, that is excellent.